taking a total left turn here, but I want to talk about Miranda Lambert and all of this controversy surrounding her recent onstage outburst over some fans taking a selfie during her performance. Look, as we all know, this is most certainly not a country music channel, but I do feel that it's important to discuss, as this debate over the use of phones at concerts has been ongoing for many, many years, with some bands such as Tool making a huge deal about it, as well as the Misfits. And when they first reunited as the original Misfits, I don't even think you were allowed to have your phone at all during the show, and they put it in one of those bags that they do when you go see a comedy show. Anyways, let's get into it. First, let's take a quick look at the incident for clarity in case you are somehow unaware of what happened. Here's the video.
I'm going to stop right here for a sec, Danny. I'm sorry. These girls are worried about their selfie and not listening to the song. It's pissing me off a little bit.
Clearly, she's very agitated that this group of girls are obviously far more concerned with getting their group selfie with Miranda in the background. Here's the now infamous photo, which has now spawned a massive debate over not just this incident and how Miranda handled it, but concert etiquette as a whole. One of the girls in the selfie group even did an interview where she said that she felt like she was in school and being scolded by a teacher, which I guess it's a reasonable comparison for sure, but here's why I think this whole thing has been blown way out of proportion. Look, the argument of, I bought a ticket, there's no anti-phone policy, blah, blah, blah. All that makes total sense, but the one thing that people are failing to mention in most of what I've seen online is that this was not a traditional Miranda Lambert concert. This took place during her Velvet Rodeo residency at Planet Hollywood in Las Vegas. I can't say for sure, but I can about guarantee you that if this was just a traditional tour stop, this would not have happened. If you're unaware, a residency is when an artist plays at the same venue repeatedly for a set amount of time, and typically, unless you're a legend like Billy Joel, who when his Madison Square Garden residency is up, he will have done a whopping 150 sold-out shows there over the course of his entire career, which is fucking insane. But typically, residencies are in slightly smaller venues than the artist normally plays, say between 5 and 10,000 capacity rooms. With residencies, these shows are obviously much more intimate, not just in the size of the venue, but generally in terms of the performance as well. When this whole selfie thing went down, Miranda was playing her song Tin Man, which is a super low-key and mellow song, and in my opinion, she was just trying to have an intimate moment with her fans at her limited-time residency, which, as a matter of fact, I think it's over like tomorrow or something. I guess I just failed to see the problem in that. You buy a ticket to a movie, and unless you're a douchebag, you know to turn your phone off. Same thing if you're at a play or something, and theater events can be just as pricey as a concert, and sometimes even more. Why are we expected to show respect to an actor on stage, but not a musician on stage? Because movie theaters and plays are typically far more calm environments than a concert. She was playing fucking Tin Man, which is about as calm and low-key as it gets. Watch the video. It's Miranda and one guy playing the song. I went to go see Aaron Lewis a few years back, and feel free to shit on me in the comments, but I don't care. And towards the end of the show, which was fantastic, by the way, he did this bit where he plays a song. I can't remember which one, but he plays it fully unplugged and without a microphone. Just a guy playing guitar, singing with no mic in the House of Blues. Pretty cool moment, definitely very memorable, but of course, some people would just not shut up, which made it impossible to hear Aaron, and of course, it upset him. Why wouldn't it? He's an entertainer who's trying to give you the best show possible and make it a memorable night because you spent your hard-earned money to be there. Another thing that people are saying is that, oh, they paid for VIP and the bottle service and all that shit that costs like a few $100 a person. Who cares? Not to mention the VIP section is directly in front of, not a level below, the general admission section, which you can see up here on the picture on the screen. 6 girls trying to take a selfie and organizing themselves to make sure that Miranda is in the shot. It's a huge, huge distraction. That's not even a real selfie with Miranda. It's super forced anyways. It's lame. Also, these same people who defend these girls because they paid big money for the VIP are also, I guarantee you, the same people that would also say, eat the rich, fuck big corporations, rich people are overprivileged, and all that kind of stuff, all while they're saying this on Twitter on their iPhones. One funny thing I do want to point out, though, before we wrap this up, is that this is definitely not the first time she's acted a little bit dramatic on stage. Back in 2016, a beach ball, just a beach ball, ended up on stage at her show, which if you've been to a concert before, you know that's a very common thing. And here is how she decided to handle it.
Okay. First of all, it feels like it's January, so we don't need this today. Secondly, my best friend Ashley Monroe gave me this necklace that I was hoping I could use tonight. Because it's a pistol, but it's also a pocket knife. So, I'm sorry, very sorry for whoever's fault this is, but it's gonna die now.
Overall, while I certainly agree that Miranda can be a bit dramatic and it was probably a little unnecessary to stop the show over a group of girls trying to take a selfie, my opinion is that when you're at a show, you're in that artist's house and you respect their rules. As with anything, though, if you don't like something, don't go. That's the way at least it should be. It's not that way anymore, but it should be. But either way, I guarantee you she will still dominate as a top country artist. All right, though, I gotta run. My fiance wants to play with my Tin Man and see how the gunpowder and lead tastes, so I gotta go. But thanks so much for watching. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you next time.